See, a lot of us would be convinced and believe that there is this great potential inside of us if only someone else would recognize it and point it to us. But there's a valuable truth about potential, and that is, if you've really got it and the time comes when God is ready to reveal you, then you won't have to jump up and down and point to it and say, pick me. God will point to you. And people will suddenly take notice, and others will seek you out, and you won't even have to market yourself. See, David wasn't auditioning to be the king of Israel. David was content to take care of the family pet on the backside of a mountain and be a delivery driver for his dad. And while all his brothers were receiving the affections of his dad and getting the accolades, David was being developed by God in private, not even realizing all along that when he was on his way to deliver a pizza to his brothers, a task that seemed so meaningless, God was preparing King Saul to be able to identify the greatness and the potential inside of David. See, if you'll serve and do so faithfully, God increases you. Luke 16 says, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. So when the world says, scrape and claw, and win your way to the top, you're going to win the rat race. Well, my question is, if you win the rat race, doesn't that just make you, Omar, the number one rat? No, the kingdom of God is opposite. It's opposing to the standard of the world. When the world says scrape and claw and get to the top, God says lower yourself and serve to the top. Humble yourself, God says, under the mighty hand of God, and He will exalt you in His time. They said to John the Baptist, Jesus speaking, said, this is the greatest man ever born of a woman. He said, but to be greater than this, you must become a servant of all. God is into service. See, we're saved to serve. No one likes to hear it because, it's grace alone that we're saved. And thank God for the grace that saves us without works. But the grace that saved me and the love that captured my heart should compel me to want to serve people, to be made in the image of Christ. Yes. See, if you'll serve faithfully and be able to do it with a right heart and a right attitude, God brings promotion. So could it be